In a time not too long ago when a scoop of ice cream could still bring a smile for just a few coins, a young boy, no older than 10, stepped into a cozy little cafe tucked inside a busy hotel. He was small, with dusty shoes and wide eyes that lit up as he looked around. Taking a seat at a corner table, he waited patiently. Soon a waitress approached and placed a glass of water in front of him, without a word. "How much is an ice cream sundae?" the boy asked, his voice soft but curious. The waitress, tired from a long shift and with other customers waiting at the door, answered quickly, 50 cents. The boy nodded and slowly reached into his pocket. He pulled out a handful of coins, dimes, nickels, and a few pennies, and began counting them carefully on the table. After a pause, he looked up again. "How much for just a dish of plain ice cream?" The waitress, growing slightly impatient as a small line formed near the entrance, replied curtly, 35 cents. The boy gave a tiny nod. "I'll have the plain ice cream, please." She jotted it down and walked away, maybe a little annoyed. After all, she thought, it was just a kid taking up a table when real customers were waiting. The dish arrived shortly after, simple and small, but the boy smiled as if it were the most delicious treat in the world. He took his time, enjoying every bite. When he was done, he walked to the counter, paid the bill, and quietly left the cafe. The waitress returned to clean the table, ready to move on to the next customer. But then she stopped. Her eyes locked onto something sitting neatly beside the empty ice cream dish. There, carefully placed, were 15 cents. All in change. Her heart sank. He hadn't ordered the sundae, not because he couldn't afford it. He had wanted to leave her a tip. That little boy, with just 50 cents to his name, had chosen kindness over indulgence. He gave up what he wanted, just to show appreciation. Sometimes the smallest gestures carry the deepest meaning. Generosity isn't about how much we have. It's about how much we're willing to give.